CMC 3.5 pound drop-in trigger. Alright guys, I've had this trigger had it for just a little while, not too long, maybe a month, long enough to give it a try. And I'm gonna tell you, I wish I would have bought one of these a long time ago. One thing that I really like about it a lot is it is just a drop-in trigger. You do not have to fool with any springs. I don't know if you guys can see the unit. Yeah, I'm sure you can. The silver piece that goes all the way around the receiver there. You just pop your two pins out and slide that bad boy down in there. Put your pins back in, put your little clips on. These are anti-walk pins, which it comes with. And that's all you do and you're good to go. Well, make sure you put your safety back in right. But yeah, this trigger is awesome. I mean, I just cannot even tell you. I'm not gonna sit here and pull it because I don't want to, you know, rack it over on my bolt catch or anything. But I really like this trigger. It looks, I mean, it pretty much looks stock. It looks just like the BCM that's in the AR pistol. But they do make a flat one, and I might actually wind up getting a flat one. The price wise, it's a lot cheaper than Geisley, but there are some drop-in triggers that are out there for, you know, cheaper. But you know, CMC's been around a while. They're you know, reputable. They, you know, everybody knows they don't make junk. In fact, they're making some Glock triggers now. They look kind of weird, you know, for the Glocks. In my opinion, I like just regular flat triggers in my Glock. The CMC Glock triggers got that weird little hook on them. But yeah, this thing, I have not measured it, but just, you know, if I had to guess, I would definitely, you know, I would say they're probably right on the money with 3.5 pounds. Now, I've shot enough, you know, aftermarket triggers to know pretty much what it feels like. So I would, you know, say that they are right on the money. They also make, I believe it's a 4.5 pound, and I think they make them in single stage and 2 stage. This is a single stage. When you pull it, she's gone. I like that. I mean, you know, I don't, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a AR15, you know, just bone stock is, I'm pretty sure that's a single stage trigger. As it is, you know, it feels like it is to me, because there's not a whole lot of take up on this one, and this is just a mil-spec trigger, and the trigger that I pulled out of the M&P was a mil-spec trigger, and it did not have a lot of take up, but it did take just a little bit more pressure to break it. But it's got a good, clean, crisp break. I'm trying to film with one hand, so I cannot really show you the break. But yeah, it's you know, I'm happy with it. I would purchase it again. Although I think, like I said, the next one I believe is going to be the flat trigger, mainly because I'm just kind of trying to stick with the same thing that I have in my Glocks, and I run Wheaton Arms trigger in one and a Suarez International trigger in the other. So I'm kind of used to flat triggers. But there you go, guys. CMC drop-in trigger for your AR15. Y'all check them out. I think it's well worth the money. And while I'm making this video, I want to go ahead and say I have had this Stinger rail on. This is the Viper M-Lock, made in USA, as I told y'all in the Stinger video. But I have the BCM panels on it, BCM grip. This thing has been unreal, just excellent. Could not ask for a better rail. Heavy duty, made very well. Not something you would expect for a cheaper rail. This, you know, it's got, like I said in my first video, it has, you know, BCM quality without that price. So I just wanted to plug them and you know, let you guys know that this is a great rail. I would have told you if it was junk. You know, after I run it for a while, everything looks good when you first get it. But this is a great product. So you guys, if you're interested in one, pick it up. Go ahead and tell you I'm still happy with the BCM stock. Love it. Still happy with the bad lever. Love it. Mag pull grip, BCM grip, all good. Sight mark optics good. So all this stuff, guys, Taylor Freelance T-Mags, they work great. All this stuff that I show you guys, if I test it out and I don't like it, I will tell you, and I'll tell you what's wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. That's not how I am. I don't make any money off this. I don't get any money off this channel. You know, I do get stuff sent to me for testing, but I think everybody knows that sends me something, you know, that that's not guaranteeing you a good review. But everybody that I have dealt with or done a review for, man, they just build good stuff. I can't say it enough. I just have not dealt with any crap yet, and I'm sure that day will come. But as of right now, about every video you see, everything's been good unless otherwise stated. But there you go, guys. Didn't mean to get off on that little tangent there, but CMC trigger, check it out. Thanks. Y'all have a good night.